Yokoso, Game Grame. Boku wa Tom desu. I'm Tom, and today we are back with another episode of Pokemon Sun. I almost said Pokemon Moon. This is Pokemon Sun version. And basically what's going on is I'm not a professional Japanese translator or fluent or anything like that, but I am learning, and I stream it, I explain the grammar. Sometimes I'm like, I'm not totally sure on this one, and we get through it together. We're studying together. It's like a big old study group where we're all in our pajamas, and we're really worried about the final tomorrow, except there's no final tomorrow because we're just doing this for fun. So there's like no stress, just learning and having a good time. If you want to see a transcript, there is a transcript on gamegrammar.com. There should be a link below. Oh, there might not be a link below. I might have forgotten to set that up today. I'm sorry if I did that. But it's on gamegrammar.com, so you can go there. It's the first one. This is episode 51, so it'll be there. And the transcript's really useful because you can practice a couple lines before you watch me translate them. So you can be like, oh, this is what I got, this is what Tom got, this is what Tom got, and this is what's the official translation. I don't have the official translation on there, but you can find it, I'm sure. There's Let's Plays on YouTube and stuff like that. So without further ado, let's just get going. If you've got questions, I've got the chat open, or if you're watching afterwards, you can always leave a comment. Always check the comments because I do make mistakes sometimes, and people are really good about posting in the comments, and they're like, hey, I think you got this a little bit wrong, or a lot wrong, or middle wrong. So, check it out. It's always worth your time to double check. So without further ado, let's get going. We've got a big episode to do today. So, yeah, so we're just going through Team Skull's hideout. Gotta get through here. Ichi, sandbag tataku. 4, 5, 6でなしが俺様よ. So, sandbag tataku. Tataku is, are like drum. I don't think this is on the transcript. I think I snuck past this guy. That's weird. Usually I make a point to fight everyone. Anyway, tataku is like to beat a drum. To strike, to clap. So sandbag is like 1, 2, hit the sandbag. 4, 5. 6でなしが俺様よ. So 6でなし. We've seen this a couple times before. 6 is like kind of like goodness, quality. Like you can use it to describe like flavors and like depth of flavor and good flavors and things like that. So yeah, good, satisfactory, worthy. So roku de nashi, that's like roku de nai. That's like without any worth, without any goodness. So it's like kind of a worthless person, a gruff, unsophisticated person, you could even say. Ga ore sama yo. So ore sama. Ore is of course like ore, watashi, me, but it's a rougher word. And then sama is kind of, it's our honorific for like lord. Like, it's just very, very honorific. When he's using it about himself, it really shows that he is a high opinion of himself. Not something you typically see. Yeah, I'm looking at the stream right now. It says Animal Crossing on there. I'm so sorry, everyone. This is Pokemon. That's my fault. I forgot to change that. Alright, 体の下っ端が勝負を仕掛けてきた. If you're hoping to watch Animal Crossing, I do stream Animal Crossing on Wednesday evenings after work. So, you can hang around here, find some Animal Crossing later. Ian Alexander Lee first. I've never seen someone do that in our chat before. ツバメ返し。わしぼんのツバメ返し。ここ抜群だね。Oh! How do you say one hit? Like, ichigeki? One hit. I wonder what the counter for hits would be. Ikai? Like one time. Because I'm trying to figure out how to say one hit KO, obviously. One hit. 野党モーリーを繰り出そうとしているポケモンを入れ替えますか? 入れ替えるポケモン. I'm gonna stay with Washibon. そのまま. 野党モーリー. Because the rain makes the fire attacks weaker. And I have 岩石封じ. 相手の野党モーリーの毒毒攻撃. So 毒毒 is just like poison, which is toxic. So it's really poisonous poison, right? しぼのは毒を浴びた。岩石封じ. 毒のダメージを受けた. So, received the damage of the poison. 悪巧みをした. So, 悪巧み, we're going to see this later in the episode, so I'll just, bring it up now. 悪巧み, it's like, sinister plan, bad thoughts. It's the, English translation is nasty plot, wiles, sinister design. So, warui, and, takumi, so it's like, warui is like bad, and takumi is like, kind of skillful, adept. 10カウントゴングでノックアウトだぜ baby baby so 10 count, that's 10 count, like counting to 10, right? ゴングで so I'm guessing it's like by the gong that gongs when you hit 10, right? ノックアウトだぜ it was a knockout at the 10th gong, baby. Or maybe the gong has to go 10 times. I'm pretty sure that's a boxing thing, but I don't know much about boxing, so and you can't talk to him. This guy's great. あいつ侵入者のことに気づけよ. So 侵入者 is like sorry. So it's like what is the word? I'm so sorry. So あいつ he's talking about like that guy, that one over there. And 侵入者 is like invader kind of thing. So 侵入者のことに so the like the thing, the こと about the invader のことに気づけよ. So like 気づけ he's using it like 気づける is to notice, 気づく to notice kind of thing, to recognize. So it's like recognize, he's like recognize the invader kind of thing. He's like look at it, he's waving. All right, it's actually going to be a potentially long episode. We can go back to some of those people if we have time, but I want to make sure we've got time to get through some of this. All the stuff we're looking at today is inside the mansion. So 俺は判断の下っ端世界に居場所はここだけ. So 俺は判断の下っ端. So 判断 you don't see the 判断 not very often. Like it's kind of a weird thing that I was like, oh, that's strange. It's usually just a normal noun, but 判断な下っ端. So it's 判断 is like judgment, decision. You'll see it a lot in like case closed or ace attorney or things like that. And the use of it here, he has a couple lines with it, are kind of interesting. So keep in mind, like our team members, I've got Argenis, Rockin' X, and Tabi. We were all like talking back and forth about like, oh, we're not totally 100% sure what he's talking about here because it can have kind of different meanings depending on the context it's used. So this is one of those things where it's like, take it with a grain of salt, think about it, come up with your own thing. And that's just part of translation, is things don't perfectly translate from one language to the other pretty much ever. So you gotta do what you can do. So, 俺は判断な下っ端. So I'm gonna say this is like, I am the, like, the grunt, the 下っ端. 俺は下っ端, I'm the grunt. And 判断な下っ端. So it's like, I am the judgmental grunt, you could say, right? 世界に居場所はここだけ. So 世界に, 世界 is like world, and so it's like in the world. 居場所は, 居場所 just means like current place, but it's used a little more colloquially. You'll hear it in anime and stuff as like a place where you belong. So the place where I belong, 居場所はここだけ. So ここ here, and だけ is just like just. だけ is just. So 居場所はここだけ. So the only place I belong is here. In the whole world, 世界に. Yeah, 動物森はありません. Yeah, そう。すみません。一番好きなポケモンは何ですか？一番好きのは、カメルというのかもしれない。War Turtle is my favorite. I think the Japanese is カメル. ズバッと. Oh, I didn't heal my Doku. It's not good. I think it becomes just normal Doku after battle ends, though. Normal Doku. 普通なDoku. Instead of Doku Doku. Doku Doku の代わりに。普通のDokuになったでしょ？わしぼのは毒のダメージを受けた。 高速繰り出そうとしているポケモンを入れ替えますか？まあね。入れ替えられない。しっぺ返し。しっぺ返し。しっぺしっぺって何？何の意味？しっぺ返し。見つけられない。不意打ち。So 不意打ち I know is sucker punch in English. So uchi is like hit, and the fui is like a sudden, abrupt, so unexpected, unforeseen. So 435経験値をもらった。ルガルガンはレベル39に上がった。おめでとうルガルガン。強くなったね。毒のダメージを受けた。スカルダの下っ端は野党毛利を繰り出そうとしているポケモンの入れ替えますか？そのまま戦う。待って。ミスしちゃったね。This is bad. I can still switch. 力での方がいいね。入れ替える。Fuyuchi, surprise attack. Okay. This is why it isn't affected by Iron Fists. Oh, that's interesting. Hajikeru Hono. So that's a flame burst. So Hajikeru is like bursting open, and Hono is flame. So Hajikeru. Gurando. I keep on saying Gurando because I'm expecting it to be. It's ground force. I know it's ground force, but it's Gurando force. Gurando force. Taureta. 493経験値、478経験値。勝負に勝った。判断の俺にふさわしい結末だ。The end. Sorry. I love it. I love katakana English. The end is, of course, the end. 判断の俺に So it's like the judgmental me にふさわしい結末 So ふさわしい is like appropriate you know and then appropriate and then 結末 is like we've seen like kekkan stuff for like result, right? And it's the same first kanji for that ketsu. But matsu is like shumatsu, right? Where it's like weekend. So ketsumatsu is like conclusion, ending. It's a ending, conclusion kind of thing. Ketsumatsu. So fusawashi ketsumatsu da. So an appropriate ending, an appropriate conclusion for the judgmental me. The end. Game Center CX's narrator has said the end. Are you sure it's just GN, not GN? ボスは判断ない暴れ者。でも、俺は判断なしタッパー。So ボスは、the boss, right? は判断ない暴れ者。暴れる is of course, to like rage, to be violent kind of thing. So 暴れ者, is like a person, a mono. This mono kanji means like person. The other mono kanji means like thing. So it's a person who is acting violently, who rages. It's a ruffian. It's a roughneck kind of thing. Abaremono. Yeah, roughneck. And handan nai abaremono. Handan nai. So if we were going, as I was saying, I was using handan nasitappa. So it was like a judgmental grunt or underling. So handan nai abaremono. That is a ruffian who is not judgmental, a non-judgmental crazy guy kind of thing. でも, but, 俺は判断なしタッパー. I'm a judgmental grunt. いつか世界を壊したいでも、いつも世界を怖がっている. So 世界を壊したい. 壊す. This is our one of your big words for this episode. And I actually had I had a big note at first to like, hey, at the beginning of the episode, say these things. But of course, I don't read my notes. Because I'm good like that. But Kawasi, we're going to see this a lot with Guzman and all their Team Skull shenanigans. So Kawasi is just to break down. So Kawasu becomes Kawashitai. That's I want to break down. So Sekai o Kawashitai. Sekai is of course world. So I want to break the world. Itsuka is sometimes. Or if yesterday it was the 5th day of the month, right? Itsuka. Itsuka desu ka? Itsuka desu. But itsuka sekai o kawashitai demo. The demo is like but, so it's like sometimes I want to break the world, but itsumo is like all the time. Like, you know, always, usually, every time. So itsumo sekai o kowagateru. So kowagaru is coming from our kowai, which is like to be scared, like scary something. Kowagaru is like to be scared of it. So sekai o kowagateru is to be afraid of the world. So, like, sometimes I want to destroy the world, but I'm always afraid of the world. So it's like, I can't destroy it because I'm afraid of it. I can't go there. You can't expect me to do that. Can't get through there. So we gotta go this way. Sorry, I know I was like, no more distractions, but this is one of my favorite guys. あいつずっと俺を見てやがる. So we've seen this teyagaru before, where it's like you kind of disdainful actions. So mite yagaru, ore o mite is like looking at me. Zutto ore o mite, like he's always looking at me. And the yagaru is kind of like he's always looking at me, and it's kind of weird kind of thing. Ore no kakkoyosa ni kizuita ka? So ore no kakkoyosa. So kakkoi is something you hear a lot, and it's like a good looking kind of thing. Kakkoi ne. So kakkoi. Attractive, good-looking style. So the E is like the E as a like good can be changed to yoi, which is then yosa if you're trying to make it into a noun. So kakkoyosa is like my good-lookingness. Like ore no kakkoyosa ni kizuita ka? So kizuku, remember, is to notice. So kizuita is our past tense. Noticed. So did he notice my like really coolness kind of thing? Sorry, I like him. I just think he's great. I just think he's neat. 氷の石見つけた。とま、氷の石を道具ポケットにしまった。Oh, that'll be useful for a rokon? Rokon, yeah. No, maybe not yet. Maybe we should wait. I've just got to look in all the rooms, which is one reason why this will take a while. This is a fun line. So, 古ぼけたベッド、ポケモンの毛が、装着している. I think it's, is it 装着? I might be wrong. Oh no. Gotta get out my phone for the kanjis. But what it's saying, using my kanji powers, which you can have too if you study, I can tell it's like, attach and like wear kind of things. So it's like it is attached shiteiru. It is currently doing that. And Pokemon no ke is Pokemon fur. So that's that. Usually you don't see these kanji. Well, you don't see the first one as part of a compound, or at least I feel like that's pretty uncommon. I shouldn't say uncommon. Atypical. It's usually used on its own as tsukeru. Fuchaku. Okay. And that's why I don't know the fu reading for it. So, fuchaku. Sticking to, clinging to, adhesion. Okay. Pokemon no ke ga fuchaku shiteiru. Kuzuma-san o okorasenai tame, atai ga yu o stop suru. So, okorasenai, okoru is just like to get angry, right? So okoraseru is our causative. So like okoraseru, to make angry. Okorasenai, to not make angry. And tame is like for the sake of, in order to kind of thing. So okorasenai tame, in order to not make him angry. Atai ga yu o stop suru. So stop suru is to stop, and yu is you. Atai is just like atashi, watashi, me. It's a more feminine. It's almost ladylike. It's not ladylike. スカルダの下っ端が死と勝負を仕掛けてきた. Aw, Lonely Mailbox, I love your channel so much. Thank you, I appreciate it. YouTube だけ配信しますか？はい。Oh, I probably should start changing out Washibon. Let's do Pikachu. Pikachu will do good against Hidoi de. Hidoi. So Hidoi is just like kind of like ugly. I always think of it as a cruel, awful. I wonder if it's more though. There's probably like more puns in there though, but I'm not sure about them. I just know Hidoi. 放電攻撃. So Holden is just like Hole is like unleashing and Den is electricity, so it's like electrical discharge. Pikachu はレベル39に上がった。455経験値もらった。やったね。いいね。よかったね。やばいよ。また屋敷が壊される。So 壊される is coming from 壊す again. This is the passive form. So 壊す 壊される. And what this means, it is being done to it. So yashiki is like a manor, grounds kind of thing, mansion. Yeah. So yashiki ga kowasareru. So the mansion will be destroyed. The mansion will be broken. And mata is again. So it's like yabai yo. Yabai is like awful, horrible kind of thing. Dangerous. So yabai yo. Mata yashiki ga kowasareru. So, oh, this is bad. Like, this is dangerous. This is bad. The mansion's gonna get destroyed again. Presumably because Guzma will find out and get pissed off kind of thing. Guzma-san. あれだけ強いのに、キャプテンになれなかったんだ. So, あれだけ. Are is like that, right? We have kore, this thing that I'm holding. Sore, that thing that you're holding. Are, that thing over there that neither of us are holding. Are dake, though, is a little more like, that much. As much as that kind of thing. She's like, あれだけ強い is like strong, right? 強い strong. So, あれだけ強いのに. So it's like, he was that strong, but despite the noni is kind of despite. So despite the fact that he was that strong. あれだけ強いのに、キャプテンになれなかった. So, になる is to become that, right? So, キャプテンになる is to become a captain. But it's なる、なれる, なれない、なれなかった. So that's なる、なれる to be able to become なれない to not be able to become なれなかった to not have been able to become past tense. So there we go. And that's just explanatory. So, あれだけ強いのにキャプテンになれなかったんだ. So even though he's that strong, he was not able to become a captain. I can't change the Arheni is saying I should probably change the title. I can't change it midstream. You can probably do that if you're signed into the account though, dude. Alright, here we go. スカルダン、今月の合言葉、袋叩き. So, tataku earlier we saw was, like to beat, to strike, to clap, that kind of thing. And, actually, I will see if I can change it. This might slow things down for a little bit. It does, I apologize. 合言葉. So, 言葉 is, of course, like word, and ai, that's like a suitable kind of thing. So, the suitable words. And this is more like password. So, 今月の合言葉. So, this month's password, 袋叩き. 袋叩き is, as I said, the tatakis is like tatakus, to beat, to strike. Fukuro is bag. But together it's more like to gang up on someone. And it's literally the name of the move beat up in English is Fukuro Dataki in Japanese. Let me see if I can get to the stream settings. I usually don't keep them open directly on my computer because it slows things down. Hi, wow, you talk really fast. Thank you. I get that a lot. I try not to waste too much time. I can talk slower. If people want me to talk slower, please let me know. グズマさん強すぎるハンデとして Z リングもらえなかったんだろう. So, ハンデとして is kind of our weird thing here. But, let's break down the other things first. So, 強い is of course strong. すぎる is too strong. So, 強いすぎる is excessively strong, like to be too strong. すぎる is like to be too much. So Guzma-san 強すぎる. Guzma is too strong. And then Z ring is Z ring. もらえなかった. So this is もらう is to receive もらえる, to be able to receive もらえない, to not be able to receive もらえなかった. So it's exact same conjugation as for なれなかった that we just saw, but for もらう instead of なる. So Z ring もらえなかったんだろ? It's like he wasn't able to receive a Z ring. And so what's the missing piece? Hande toste. Well, hande is like handicap, and toste is like, it's kind of like in the role of, in a sense. So hande toste, so like as a handicap. So Guzuma-san 強すぎるhande toste. So as a handicap for being too strong, Guzma was not able to receive a Z ring. Guzuma-san 強すぎるhande toste. Z ring をもらえなかったんだろ? And the Daro is like, wasn't he? Isn't that right? That's kind of what I heard. That's what the rumor says. Waruiよそ者に食らわすのはポケモンの技フルコースだよ. So, 悪いね is just like bad. This is bad kind of thing. よそ者. Yosomono is like outsider. So the yo and like the soul, the yo soul mono. Mono is of course person, as we saw. Soul is place. The yo is like excess. So yeah, stranger, outsider. This one means like other. This one means excess kind of thing. So yosomono ni kurawasu no wa. So kurawasu is usually we'll see that same kanji for taberu, to eat, or kuu, which is like a more rough version of to eat. Kurawasu is like to make someone eat, though. So kurawasu no wa. So when you have the no, it turns it into like a Usually it turns it into a noun, but in this case, it's kind of being used like the thing that we will make them eat, right? So yosomono ni kurawasu no wa. The thing we're gonna make them eat is Pokemon no waza furu kousu da yo. A full course of Pokemon waza, of Pokemon moves. Alright. Hope you like this song. We're going to be hearing it all week long. Ghost. And I still didn't change Washimono. What am I thinking? Why do I not pause and do that? My goodness. Yabai ne. Rugarugan is good here, I think, because he knows Kamitsuku. Sorry, I'm modifying the description so it doesn't be bad. I hope so. Yeah, and I am also getting the video output low, so I'm gonna give it 5 seconds, and then I'm gonna close out of that. Kamitsuku. Okay. All right. Konran steiru. So we talked about that. Wake mo wakarazu jibun no something. I missed it, but you know, without understanding why they attacked themselves. Let's try one more time. Kamitsuku kougeki. Nice. Nice da yo. Ii ne. Ganbatta ne. Yeah, stream is stuttering. That happened because I was trying to change stuff in the middle. I usually try to set it all up beforehand, but I forgot today. Stuff being like settings. Anta no furu course. Ajitsuke kosugiru da yo. So kosugiru, this is the same sugiru we just saw with tsuyosugiru, where something was too strong. Koi is like thick, but in this case it's ajitsuke. Ajitsuke, aji is like taste. Ajitsuke is more like flavor, seasoning. Ajitsuke kosugiru koi. So if you think of it like your seasoning and your flavor is thick, it's too thick, it is too strong, it is too powerful. So, you know, it's too dense kind of thing. So, ajitsuke tsuyosugiru da yo. So, anta no furu course. So, your full course, the full course of your moves. It was too strong for me. But like in a flavorful way. いつもは甘いホットケーキとか甘い木の実ケーキ作ってんだよ。So いつも, remember we saw いつも is like all the time, right? So いつもは all the time 甘いホットケーキ. Hot cake is just like pancakes. And kinomi cake is presumably a berry cake because kinomi is like berries in this nut fruit berry. And amai just means sweet. So sweet pancakes. Toka. The toka is like things like that. And also amai kinomi cake. It's kind of like a etc. So amai hot cake toka amai kinomi cake. So sweet pancakes, sweet berry cakes, and things like that. 作ってんだよ. So 作って is coming from 作る, which is to make, to create. So 作っている, 作ってんだよ. She doesn't have to do the いる at the end because we get it. She's being casual and sassy, so don't gotta worry about every little detail. What does he say? ぐずまさんがよ、最強の虫ポケモン使いになれるよ. So this Saikyo is like the strongest. So we see Saikyo is like the best kind of thing. And Saishu is like the final. Saikyo is strongest. So Gizuma-san ga yo Saikyo no mushi Pokemon tsukai. So tsukai, tsukau is to use. Tsukai is a user, right? So bug mushi Pokemon user. Mushi Pokemon tsukai ni nareru yo. So ni nareru yo is ni nareru is to be able to become. The yo is like striving towards that in a sense, like working towards it. So like in order so that he could become the strongest bug type Pokemon user. Aurora ni aru mushi zeddo zenbu orera ga atsumetteんだよ. So Aurora ni aru mushi zeddo. So mushi zeddo is the Buggy Z, and Aurora ni aru mushi zeddo is the Buggy Z's that are in Alola. So ni aru is like to exist. Aurora ni in Alola. So the ones that exist in Alola. Zenbu, all of them. Orera ga atsumetteんだよ. Atsumeru is of course to collect, so atsumetteんだよ. So it's like we are still collecting them currently, but yeah. If it was past tense, it would be atsumeta. Or atsumechatta, kind of thing. Skaredan kongetsu no koto aikotoba ea kokoa. So that's our I think sorry, not ea kokoa. I'm sorry. That's ene kokoa. So that's coming from eneko, which is the Japanese name for, I think it's skitty, but it's also like cocoa, like hot cocoa. I was saying, I don't know why I said ea cocoa. I don't know. Well, I don't know what I was thinking. Memo. So here's a memo attached to it. 疲れdan taru mono nan demo no to kotaeru no ga suka shiteiru. So taru mono. What is taru mono? I did not write this one down. I think taru, to be sufficient, to be enough. Taru mono. It's like if you're enough to be a Team Skull member. Every episode there's something I forget to write down. I guess I'd kind of translate this as like if you're a real Team Skull member, right? Like only real 90s kids. Nandemo. So nandemo is kind of like regardless of the situation, no matter what. Nandemo no to kotaeru no ga suka shiteiru. So no to kotaeru. Kotaeru is to respond. Like to answer something. So no to, the to is like a quotation, so it's like you respond with no to kotaeru no ga, and we're talking, the no makes it so we're talking about the no, the Japanese no, not the English no. Makes it so we're talking about the action of doing this. So no to kotaeru no ga suka shiteiru. Suka shiteiru, this is something I was having some trouble with last week, and I kind of settled on the definition for it, that is like to put on an air, to put on an affectation kind of thing, where you're sort of like it's not, I don't like this to look through. There's a whole bunch of different meanings for sukasu if you look about on Jisho. It's kind of like to put on airs, to put on a mood. So it's like, you're kind of bluffing, you're pretending you're bigger than you are kind of thing is how I'm going for it. So you're acting tough. So sukasteru, to be acting tough, to be acting like a Team Skull. Another way I translated this in my notes was skulltastic. So yeah, no kotaeru no ga sukasteru. So to reply with no is skulltastic. It's putting on your proper airs and acting like a real Team Skull guy. You're acting tough. Alright, so that's 2. I think there's a third that we gotta find. Tomo wa waze machine 36 hedoro bakudan o mitsuketa. So that's sludge bomb, I think. Okay, this is probably one of my favorite rooms in the game. I just think the little details like this are really cool. This is Purumeri's room. So, ベッドの上には少し色あせたポケモンのぬいぐるみが置いてある. So, 少し色あせた. 色あせる is just like the colors fade kind of thing. Aseru is like to fade, to discolor. Iro is just color. So, 色あせる is just, you know, to grow dull a little bit. 少し is a little bit. So, and nuigurumi is like a stuffed animal. So Pokemon no nuigurumi is like Pokemon stuffed animals. Stuffed Pokemon, I guess you'd say, because they are animals, or there aren't animals, whatever. 少し色あせた Pokemon no nuigurumi. So stuffed Pokemon toys that have faded a little bit. ベッドの上に on top of the bed が置いてある. So 置いてある is coming from oku, which is like to put, and then 置いて is our te form. So 置いてaru. So te aru is kind of similar to teiru, so oiteiru. You know, we could have that for like they are here and they are currently here. But the aru has a little more of a in this aru it's the same as like iru is like I am currently like I am here. Like watashi wa iru, I am here. And kono isu wa aru, that chair is here. You know, iru aru for like living, non-living, to be pair kind of thing. And it kind of works in that sense as a teiru, teiaru, but teiru has more of a like, it is currently doing this kind of thing, whereas teiaru is more of a, someone did it and made it this way and now it is there. So it has kind of a preparations or being done in advance or a result of someone's actions. I like result of someone's actions kind of thing. So that's really what this is. It's oitearu, so it's like someone put it here kind of thing. And then, of course, マスカラやアイライナーなどのメイクの道具が並べられている. So, masukara is mascara and eyeliner is eyeliner. And the ya is like mascara and eyeliner, but so the ya is kind of like the and. And the ya tells us that there's probably other types of things too. Like there might be nail polish or there might be blush or something like that as well. And the nado is also, and etc., kind of like our toka that we saw earlier. So these really, the ya and the nado together really tell us there's more than just these things, but these are examples. Meiku no dogu ga. So dogu is of course tools, and meiku is like makeup. So meiku no dogu. So makeup tools like mascara and eyeliner ga naraberarete iru. So naraberu is to line up, to put in a line, you know, so she's laid them out. And naraberu is that naraberareru is the passive form. So they have been laid out, and then teiru is they are currently having been laid out, if that makes sense. Yeah. Oh, Whistler's saying first time checking out the stream. It's surprisingly easy to follow. Thank you, Whistler. I try to make it as easy as possible. I know it's like, it's definitely more for like late beginner, intermediate listeners. If you're like a genuine beginner, it's probably pretty tough to follow. But I try to help. And that's also why I say, like, if you've ever got a question, especially, you know, we're 51 episodes into Pokemon. If you've ever got a question, because I'm not going to go over every single little thing when we're 51 episodes in. People have heard how Teiru works before. So if you miss something, don't be afraid to comment. Seriously, like, I have to double check stuff all the time, even stuff that I've done before. So don't be ashamed. Anyways, this is one of my favorite dialogues. I didn't want this episode to go without this. So, Stappae no. She's a good Team Skull member. She's Sukasteru, right? あんたさ、着てるの私のスカルタンクトップじゃねえ? So, あんたさ, the sa is just kind of like, hey, kind of thing. So, あんたさ, it's like, hey, you, kind of thing. Or like, speaking about you, kind of thing. It sort of softens it, makes it a little less aggressive. She's like, as for you, what you're doing, 着てるの? So, kiru, as I said earlier, is like to wear clothing. To kill. No. And this is interesting. If you look at this, it actually says to put on from shoulders down. So kiru is more specifically for like shirts or like traditional Japanese clothes like kimono, but it's not for like pants or shoes or something like that. Those all have different verbs. But to wear, kiteru no. So kiteru no, this no makes it, as I said before, we've seen both types of verb plus no in this episode, where sometimes it's like talking about the action itself, like wearing this thing, but in this case it's kiteru no. The no is short for mono. So it's like the thing that you are wearing. Kiteru no, the thing you're wearing. Atashi no skaru tank top jane. So atashi no skaru tank top, my skull tank top. Atashi no jane. It's like, isn't it? So isn't that my skull tank top that you're wearing? 道理で匂う。でも同じデザインだし。So it's like, huh? And 道理で is like it's like no wonder kind of thing. Yeah, I like no wonder. 道理で indeed, it's no wonder. So 道理で匂う. 匂い is like scent, smell. So 匂 is just like the verb form of that. It's like to smell, to be fragrant, to stink. So 通りで匂う. So it's like no wonder it stinks. でも but 同じデザインだし. So 同じ demos but 同じ is same. デザインだし. When you have this dashi, the shi at the end, it's kind of like giving an excuse. You know, she's like, but they're the same design, so it shouldn't matter, right? It shouldn't matter in parentheses, but that's what the shi is there for. It's like, でも同じデザインだし. 匂うわけないし、いい香りだし。So, 匂うわけない。When you have わけがない, this is kind of one of those trickier things to explain. And I'm not totally going to do a baton tachi, a baton pass. But if you go to Maggie Sensei wake ga nai, she has a whole article with tons of like different examples of this. And Maggie Sensei is just such a good site. I highly recommend you check out Maggie Sensei if you're having trouble with these wake nai grammar parts. But basically it's like saying impossible or no way, or there's like, it's not like that. So, 匂うわけないし. So it's like, there's no way it smells. いい香りだし. It smells good. So of course, 香り is more like fragrance. So いい香り has a good fragrance, has a good aroma. So we have this kind of 匂う to smell to stink versus 香り fragrant aroma. You know, it's like it doesn't stink. There's no way it stinks. It's a good fragrance. てか、名前書いておきなよ. So, てか, this is kind of our short for というか, kind of like a by the way, regardless kind of thing. So てか, regardless of that, 名前, my name, 書いときな. So 書いとく, toku is a 書いておく. So we have a 書く, which is to write something. 書いて is our te form. So and then 書いておく, our te oku is like to do in advance. So it's like I 書いておく is like I wrote on it. 書いとき is, sorry, this is one of those like weird, like everything kind of gets scrunched together forms. So 書いておく, 書いとく is kind of the same thing. We're just smushing it. 1 second, I'm gonna sneeze. I'm gonna turn the volume off. Of course, I didn't sneeze when I turned the volume off. I'm sorry. It's just been allergies. I know, like, past couple strings I've done that. Anyways, kaitoki na. So the kaitoku becomes kaitoki, and that's just our noun form, like, my name is written there kind of thing. And then nayo is kind of explaining. So sometimes we'll see kaitoki nasai, like, please write it. That's like a request, though. She's not requesting anything. She's like, she's not saying, like, please write your name. She's like, my name is written there. So, 書いときなよ。書いときなよ。だって、あたしら呼び名みんな下っ端じゃん。書く意味ある? Or maybe she is saying, please write your name and yours next time, because I've got mine written in it. Maybe I convinced sometimes I do that, where I convince myself it's one way because I feel like it should be, even, like, ignoring things. I should double check that line. 書いときな. You gotta be careful. This is something I've been struggling with a lot, is I read it, and I kind of get the gist of it, and I decide it's one way, and then when I'm breaking it down, I'm like, oh, but it looks a little funny. I'm gonna ignore that and go with my gut. Not always the safest decision, so. 書いときなよ. So if it is the, like, please, it'd be short for 書いときなさい, which is like, please write your name in it. 名前を書いときなさい. Not sure. Anyways. だって, well then, Atashira yobina. So atashira is like atashi, me. The ra makes it plural. So we, yobina, the name that we are called. So yobu's to call and na's name. So yobina, like our given names. Minna shitappa jan. So it's like, isn't everyone grunt? Isn't everyone shitappa? So yobina minna, like, isn't everyone's given name just grunt here? Like, isn't that the case? Kaku imi aru. So kaku is to write, and imi is meaning, and aru is to exist. So kaku imi aru. Like, is there a meaning for writing? Like, is there a reason to write it? Kaku imi aru. Huh? ちょっと男子 this is a 盗み聞きとかありえないし so ちょっと is like a little bit 男子 is just like male 男子 and then 盗み聞き so 盗む is like to steal and kiku is oh you can't even see any of this I'm sorry 盗む is to steal kiku is to listen and toka is things like that right so 盗み聞きso it's like stealing listening so it's like eavesdropping I would say you know and then the kiku becomes kiki so this is like kind of our noun form so eavesdropping toka things like eavesdropping arienai shi arienai is another kind of like you'll see it translated as impossible a lot so this is arieru to be possible arienai is the negative so arienai to not be possible so you know impossible but I'd be like no way like I'm not like no way are you gonna eavesdrop on us no way am I gonna let you eavesdrop on us is kind of the connotation here but really all she's saying is things like eavesdropping are impossible right like she but the she kind of also makes it like because eavesdropping is impossible the she makes it like because of that then this ちょっと懲らしめちゃうし懲らしめる is like to punish, to chastise. 懲らしめる to chastise, to punish, to discipline. So, you know, ちょっと懲らしめちゃうし like, I'm gonna punish you a bit, you know. You got it coming, kid. That kind of thing. Skarada no shitappa ga shoubu o shikakete kita. Late beginner, still working on N5. Hey, that's fine. Like, part of it is also like when I was N5, that's when I started playing Pokemon. I think I was playing X in Japanese back then. Like you got to start somewhere, even if you don't get it all. You're getting something out of it, and it's good just exposure to see how it works. And then as you fill in those gaps little by little, then it starts making sense. Koratta no shutemi tackle. Whoa! Sutemi. Sutemu? Sutemi? At the risk of one's life? Huh. I don't know what that is. Is that double edge, maybe? Sutemi tackle. My goodness. 反動によりダメージを受けた. So, Aurora Beam, this is just a horrible fun fact. I keep on, like, in my head, I keep on reading it as Aurora Beam, which would be a really cool attack. And I would love to see it, but Aurora Beam is Aurora Beam. Not Alola Beam. この展開どこからやり直せるの? So 展開 is like development, expansion, opposite of compression. Like, you know, things are occurring. So この展開 is like so it's like with this development どこから so from where どこ where から from so from where やり直せるの? やり直す is like to do over, to redo, to fix something. So yari is like to do, and naosu is to like heal, to fix, you know? So yari naosu is to do again and fix, to redo. And the naosu becomes naoseru, to be able to do. So it's like from where can I fix this development? Like, where can I go back and fix this thing that just happened, this battle that I just lost? 恥ずかしい。恥ずかしい. That's like embarrassing. 本当下っ端じゃん. I guess I like, 本当 is like seriously. And John is like, So it's like, am I really a grunt kind of thing? Am I really an underling? もう、ダサい. So small is like, ugh. And dasai is like annoying, lame, primitive, unsophisticated, out of fashion. あんたのスカルタンクトップ着てる私が仕返ししてあげるよ. So, あんたのスカルタンクトップ着てる私. That's the me that is wearing your Team Skull tank top, right? So, あんたのスカルタンクトップ, your skull tank top, 着てる, to be wearing 私, me. So, you put the verb on the back of the noun, and it all just comes together. So, 私が仕返ししてあげるよ. 仕返し is like revenge, 仕返し, and then してあげる. So, 仕返しする is to do your revenge. Yeah, being even with reprisal, tit for tat, retaliation. So, 仕返しする would be to do it. してあげる is like I'm doing it and I'm giving it to you. あげる I'm giving it to you. So, I'm gonna do this for you. I'm gonna get revenge for you. 仕返ししてあげる. Aaron's asking, why are they using she at the end so much? I learned that it was for given various reasons, but I can't exactly figure out what they're given for. Yeah, Argenis is saying, in this case, it's excuses. Obviously, I kind of skip over a bunch of them because, like, it's just excuses, and they're given, like, you know, it's reasons, and they've got, everything's kind of a reason in that argument, and it just starts sounding redundant if you go over it all in English. So, I don't know. I thought that saying it once would be enough, but, like, you know, that's all it is. Everything's an excuse. I gotta start healing my Pokemon. They're getting a little bit sad. Well, that jumps the difficulty to an unreasonable level. I mean, you know, like, don't do things you can't do. Just do what you can do. And do a couple things you can't do yet. You know, just for practice. Did I get flinched? Hono no Kiba. Or did I just miss? Aite no ratta wa taoreta. Minna level up da ne. Nani kore kitsu? So, nani kore is just like, what is this, right? What? Nani kore? This? What is this? Kitsu is like, it's just more slangy, but she's saying kitsui, which is like tight, close, intense. I'd also kind of say like severe, kind of harsh, like, oh, this is intense. What is this? How is this so intense, kind of thing? How are you so good? 人のスカルタンクトップきつくて気になって負けちゃったし。So, きつくて気になって。気になる is like to become interested in, or in this case, she's using it more as like I'm distracted by it. 気になって to be on one's mind, you know, to be thinking about. So, in きつくて, you know, intensely, we just saw that きつい. きつい becomes きつくて as like a, it's kind of like a comma, so it's like, it was super intense, like, this Team Skull tank top was super intense, I became interested in it, 負けちゃった, I lost. So, in the she, as we said, they're giving excuses. They're making up excuses for why they're losing. Alright, we gotta start wrapping this up. We're getting late. I think, is there one in this room? Yeah, there is one in this room. So we got 200 trainers. Can I heal up? only have two? I guess that's what happens when I only have the Genki no Kakera that How gives me. Sad but true. Do I have any berries? Yeah, Obon no Mi. I was playing with some Poke Risotto. Okay. I should probably heal that poison too while I'm doing it. Nemuri o kaifuku suru, so that heals sleep. Doku o kaifuku suru, 使う。Pokemon ni mo taseru to. So that's if your Pokemon holds it, doku o kaifuku suru, they will heal. They'll heal from poison. Doguro. 客室を覗くとはいい趣味だぜ. So 客室 is like guest room, because it's guest and then room. So, you know, drawing room as well. And then 覗くとは nozoku is like to peek at something. So 客室を覗く to peek at a guest room とは like this is kind of like a というのは when we're using it. It's kind of similar to when we have nozoku no wa, like we're talking about the action itself. So, peeking in guest rooms, いい趣味だぜ. That's a good hobby, a good 趣味. いい趣味だぜ. Yuke washibon. Tsubame gaeshi. Nice. One hit KO. 362に経験値もらった。あんたのポケモンいい趣味してるぜ。So, you know, あんたのポケモン, your Pokemon いい趣味してるぜ. Like, they are doing a good, you know, like, this is so weird. We wouldn't use, you are doing your hobby good, you're doing your good hobby, but, you know, like, it's a good hobby that you're doing. You're doing good at your hobby kind of thing. Let's grab this. Look at those little Wii U's. So cute. Beromue Kishin? What is that? Oopsies. Oh no. Wrong button. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Beromue. 今ならすくすくリゾート開発できるぞ. So 開発. Well, as long as we're here. 開発 is just like development, exploitation. できる. So 開発できる is like we are able to develop it. すくすくリゾート. And 今なら is like as of now kind of thing. イカダハウスで in the raft house. 待ってるからねな. So I'm waiting for you there. Let's just go. ポケリゾート出るのかい? Are you gonna leave it? はい。OK。しばらくしたらまた来てくれよ。Alright. No. ブロムエキシン。ポケモンの栄養ドリンク。それでポケモンのドリンク。ポケモン。一匹の防御。そう、ディフェンスの基礎ポイントを上げる。I wonder what ブロムエキシンヘキシンI have no idea what this means. ブロムエキシン。So I'm writing it down in my notes. I retweeted earlier in the week when there's another Twitch channel that does stuff like this called Japanese Quest when they were streaming. And I noticed on his streams, he's got a vocab list, like actually on the screen, which is pretty cool. And I might play around with doing stuff like that, but I don't have it set up right now. And I have not had time to set up something like that. So we're doing it old school where I'm writing down my own notes and you should write down your own notes. So if you think Buromu Ekishin is an interesting word, write it down, try to figure it out. But I can't help you there today. 趣味がいいってどういうことだ? So to like so 趣味がいいって so it's like quote hobbies are good like a hobby is good 趣味がいいってどういうことだ so どういう is like how do you say that what does that mean kind of thing どういうことだ what does that mean for a hobby to be good 都会的とかそういうことか so 都会的都会 is like city 的 is like ish so city ish とか that's urban so things that are urban and the like そういうことか so is that an urban thing 都会的なポケモンってなんだ It's like, what is a urban Pokemon? You know? Oops. 今日も食べよう。マラサダ食べよう。Let's eat today. Let's eat マラサダ。まだまだだよ。マラサダ。All the time マラサダ。アローラ、私が食べるのは The thing that I'm eating. 甘い甘いマラサダです。Sweet sweet マラサダでは早速いただきます。So, well then, let's like receive it just right now. むしゃむしゃ。これは This is ペロリームの髪の毛みたいに甘い。So it's as sweet as the hair. It is like it's as sweet as the hair of Perorim, which is the Slurpuff. 一口食べただけで So in just one bite I ate it. ほっぺたが溶けそうですよ。ほっぺた I did not intend to hit the screen. I was looking for the note, but ほっぺた cheek 溶ける Is that like to melt stuff. That doesn't make sense for your jaw to or your cheek to thaw. I'm gonna go with loosen. Like your cheek feels loose because it's like ah. 甘いもの好きのポケモンちゃんに So Pokemon that like sweet things 食べさせてあげてください So make them eat it, let them eat it 明日も食べよう Let's eat tomorrow マラサダ食べようまだまだマラサダ Okay, here we go. This is what I wanted to do. スカラダン今月の合言葉ぐそくむしゃ Alright. Dogura. So this is one of our every once in a while we get a big grammar that's like super weird and super obscure, and here we are. So maneku is like to beckon, to invite. Like maneki neko is using this maneku. So think of their little paws flapping in the wind, you know. But this is a manekarezaru. So manekarezaru is basically it's manekarenai is all it is. But this is like historical Japanese use zaru instead of nai. So manekarenai, manekarezaru, zaru. And this is almost only seen in like writing and stuff like that, and even then it's pretty rare. This is not something that I would be like, oh, I gotta study this, unless you're like me and think that's like super fun and interesting. But my point is, you're not very likely to see this crop up all the time. So manekarenai, manekareru is of course like the passive form, to be invited. Manekarenai is to not be invited. Okyakusama. So manekarenai okyakusama, manekarezaru okyakusama, a guest who was not invited. 招待状はお持ちかい? 招待状 is like a letter of introduction. This is a pretty typical thing in Japanese where it's like you don't know someone but you need to go see them, but you have a like common acquaintance, so they will write a letter of introduction, a 招待状, so you can like introduce yourself on your own kind of thing. So 招待状はお持ちかい? Are you holding a letter of introduction? 招かれざる You know it's the end of the stream or getting close because my tea is cold. Bromhexine. Bromhexine was localized as iron. Okay. Okay, so that's one thing, I guess. Tsubamegaisi. Mushi no teiko. So that's a bug resistance. Like opposition though. What is the English word for that move? I can't remember right now. Oh well. Whatever. Because it's taoreta. 313経験値もらった。スタップはスリープを繰り出そうとしているポケモンを入れ替えますか？はい。 録音入れ替える。わしぼん交代戻れ。Okay, so Argenis in the chat helping out. Hoppe ga ochiru means mouth watering, so like your cheeks fall. So maybe the tokeru, hoppe ga tokeru means something similar. That'd be interesting. I think that. Well, I think that's what I want. I don't know. Tatarime. I think that's a hex. The evil eye. Yeah. I didn't realize that Japanese had a word for that. That's really cool. Tataru is to curse. Mei is eye, so. Tatarime. 録音は先生の通名で行動が早くなった。たたりめ。効果は抜群だ。ヨガのポーズをした。So that's yoga pose. Doesn't that increase the attack or something? スリープの攻撃が上がった。Yeah, it increases the attack. That's weird. たたりめ。That's weird that sleep gets that. I think of that as a Metacham move. I can't imagine sleep using yoga poses. Like, its body's too big. 毒のダメージを受けた。イェーイ、先生の爪。Oh, I was hoping to do a little bit more. Psyche Coulson. So that's like psych wave. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. やばいよ。やばいね。さ、わしぼん、任せて。よくやった、戻れ。You did good, return. 頑張れ。あと少しだ。There's just a little bit more. Try your best. サイケ光線。So 光線 is like beam, light ray. So ツバメ返し。スリープは倒れた。わしぼんは477経験値もらった。レベル33に上がった。今の攻撃、招待所の代わりかよ。So, 今の攻撃、that's like the attack of now, right? That attack just now, 今。Now, 攻撃 attack. So, 今の攻撃。招待所の代わり。So, 代わり is like a substitute in place of proxy. So, 招待所の代わりかよ。So, it's like, was that in place of an introduction letter? That attack? 1120円手に入れた。Okay. の来なければよかったと後悔するぜ。きっと多分。So, 来なければよかった。So this is konakereba is if you did not come, yokatta, it would be good. So like they kind of use this yokatta as like a you'll wish you had not come kind of thing. So konakereba yokatta, you'll wish you hadn't come. No is his good sugasteru response. So yokatta to koukai suru ze. So the to is like quote, kind of it's our air quotes for that. So it's like with all that koukai suru ze, like koukai's a regret. So what's going on is regret, repentance. So it's like your regret will be, quote, I wish I hadn't come. So it's like you'll regret it and say stuff like you wish you hadn't come. That's kind of what he's going. 来なければよかったと後悔するぜ。きっと多分。きっとand多分。きっと is like surely and 多分 is like probably. So, you know. He's like, yep, maybe, I think. なぜなら招待所代わりに So nazenara is like, for some reason, I don't quite know why, right? For some reason, 招待所代わりに in place of a letter of introduction, 3つの合言葉が必要だ. So 3つの合言葉, three, like, mitsu's three things, right? Three things of passwords, three passwords. 3つの合言葉が必要だ. Hitsuyo is a super good word to learn. My little N5 friend in the chat. It's necessary, essential. So, you know, you need these three things. You need them. Sarani, furthermore, even more than that. Sarani, 合言葉を書いたメモを. So, kaita memo is the memo that it is written on. Aikotoba o kaita memo, the memo that the passwords are written on. O yashiki de, in the mansion, yashiki, in the mansion. De nakusta kara na. So nakusu is like to get rid of, to go missing kind of thing, to lose something. Like, just nai nakusu kind of thing. Nakusta kara na. So it's like, also, furthermore, you need 3 and they're like lost, hidden around the mansion kind of thing. But we've already found them, and this is going to be our last thing because I know it's running late. Okyakujin. So that's like guest. Guzuma-sama ni o ai suru nara. So, o ai suru is like, this is our more formal keigo-ish. Like, instead of saying Guzuma-sama ni au nara, that'd be like, if you're going to meet Guzuma, instead it's o, au becomes ai and then suru. So, o ai suru nara. So, if you're going to meet him, mitsu no aikotoba o douzo. So, douzo, it's like, please. So he's saying like, the 3 passwords, if you would please. Mitsu no aikotoba o douzo. Hai. では、well then, 今月の合言葉、グズマ様の大好物一つ目。So 大好物 is just like, thing that you like, and dai is big. So big things that you like, things that are your favorite in a sense. 大好物一つ目, the number 1 thing. So 悪巧み、破壊光線、袋叩き. So 悪巧み, we saw this earlier, it's nasty plot. 破壊光線, that's hyper beam. 袋叩き, this is our beat up, and this was number 1. では、今月の合言葉、グズマ様の大好物、2つ目。グソクムシャ、鬼しずくも。He likes グソクムシャ. That's a golisopod. では、今月の合言葉、グズマ様の大好物、3つ目。Number 3. エネココア、ロズレイティー、モモミルク。He likes the cocoa. 合言葉は、袋叩き、グソクムシャ、エネココア、本当にこれでいいのかい? So 本当に is like truly in これで in this way いい good. It's like, is this good? 本当 is this truly good? 本当にこれでいいのかい? Yes. No. Well, here's the trick, everybody. If you really すかしている, you always say no. やはー、グズマ様の大好物を知り. So you know the things that Guzma likes. Guzma-sama no daikobutsu, the things Guzma likes. O shiri, you know them, comma. Saigo ni. So, saigo is, of course, final, kind of at the end kind of thing. Saigo ni no o erabu. And you chose no at the end. Saiko ni sukashite yagaru ze. So, saiko is like the greatest. Sukashite yagaru. So, sukashiteiru. This is our stay. Yagaru to do with, like, contemptibly with the stay. And so he's like, so he's like holding it against you a little bit. He's like, but maybe he's not holding it against you. Maybe he's like, that's just awful. You're the worst. But we're on Team Skull, so that's a good thing. Saiko ni sukashite yagaru ze. You're just like the most skulltastic. You're just putting on the most Team Skull effort. You're being the punkiest of us all. Guzuma-sama ni o ai suru nara. So if you're gonna go there, konosaki, just beyond here, konosaki, beyond here, yane o otori kudasai. So, yane is just rooftop. It's like, it's weird. It's like, I don't know why, because it's like root and roof at the same one. But whatever. Yane o otori, you pass through the rooftop, kudasai. That's kudasai, but because he's a punk and he's cool like that. I haven't been getting any chat stuff. Did it stop for me? I don't know. If people have been trying to do stuff in the chat and I'm not reading it, I'm very sorry. All right. That is the end of the episode. It's been an hour 15. I usually try to keep these hour or under. So big episode, but Team Skull's big stuff I'm saving right now. ここまでの冒険のレポートに記録しますか? レポート書き込んでいます。レポートしっかり書き残した。 thank you so much for coming by. As I said, if you've got questions, if you've got comments, please comment below, or you can hit us up on Twitter, or through our Patreon, you can hit us up on Discord, all the good stuff. Our GameGrammar.com has a link to the transcript for this episode. Not everything, there were a couple parts where I was like, oh, I didn't mean to do that, but I did it anyways. What else was going on? Anyways, so those whoopsies aren't going to be in the transcript, but most of the stuff's in the transcript, and it's all good stuff. That's a really good resource for you to go through, review dialogue, review lines, see, hey, this is something I'd travel with, let me pull this apart and play with it. I think it's really, really useful personally to study with those, so I hope you find it useful as well. And until Wednesday when I'm playing Animal Crossing, mata ne! 頑張ってください。